The FastSpring WordPress plugin allows WordPress users to take advantage of FastSpring's powerful Store Builder library features without having to do any coding. Please note that the FastSpring WordPress plugin is designed for use with WordPress's classic editor and does not support Gutenberg at this time. If you are using the latest version of WordPress, you may need to download and install WordPress's classic editor plugin for use with your FastSpring store. After installing and activating the FastSpring WordPress plugin on your site, begin by clicking FastSpring Settings in the menu on the left-hand side of your WordPress dashboard. We're going to copy and paste the storefront ID from your FastSpring dashboard. Open a separate browser tab and log in to your FastSpring dashboard. Then select Storefronts, Pop-up Storefronts, and click Place on your website for the storefront you want to use with WordPress. Next, select and copy the URL found between the quotation marks in the Data Storefront line of the code. Now, go back to your WordPress dashboard and paste that URL into the Storefront ID field. Since we want to be able to test our changes right away, we'll insert .test between our company ID and onfastspring.com in the URL. Later on, when you're ready to go live, be sure to log on to the dashboard and whitelist the domain of your WordPress site for the pop-up storefront. Then remove the .test from this address in the Storefront ID field. You won't be able to process live customer transactions via your WordPress page until these steps have been completed. Meanwhile, the Builder URL field should be filled in for you by default, so we can click Save Changes. The other tabs in FastSpring Settings mostly allow you to customize the default values that will be used when adding new FastSpring buttons to your pages. You can override those default values when you add buttons, but you may be able to save some time by setting the defaults the way you want them here in the settings. However, the Shopping Cart tab is a little bit different in that it lets you control the appearance and placement of the shopping cart on your page. Now it's time to click Pages and start adding product info and store functionality to one of our WordPress pages. Click Edit under the page you want to modify, and then select the Text tab of the Classic Editor if it's not selected already. These 4 buttons allow you to inject product details and store buttons into your page. We'll start by clicking FastSpring Product Attributes. The Select Product dropdown provides a list of products that are currently configured on the Products page of our pop-up storefront. Suppose we want our WordPress page to display product details for a product called Nest. Since Nest isn't in the list here, we need to close this dialog, switch over to the FastSpring dashboard, click the Products command for the storefront we are working with, and add Nest there. Now we'll go back to our WordPress dashboard, refresh the page, and click FastSpring Product Attributes again. This time, when we click Select Product, we see Nest in the list and we can select it. Let's display the product's icon, name, and price on our page, with a carriage return separating each item. We can use the Visual tab to tweak the way the content will look. However, anytime you want to replace existing store content with something different from the store, you should do so on the Text tab to avoid a nesting problem inherent to the WordPress visual editor. For example, if we wanted to replace the product price with a different version that does not include the currency symbol, we would select the entire line of the price element and then click FastSpring Product Attributes and choose the desired replacement. Next, we'll add a couple of blank lines using carriage returns, and then use the FastSpring Buy Buttons command to add a button to our page that lets visitors add Nest to their shopping cart. With WordPress, we can save our changes and preview the page at any time. Finally, let's go back and insert buttons to reopen the shopping cart or launch the checkout via our pop-up storefront in case our visitors close out of the cart without checking out. The FastSpring WordPress plugin provides many other options and capabilities. This is just the beginning. For complete details, please see our knowledge base article at the address shown here.